On a scorching summer afternoon, the sun glared down mercilessly, and the earth below seemed to sizzle under its relentless heat. The trees stood still, their leaves drooping as if weighed down by the oppressive weather. The rivers had shrunk into narrow trickles, and ponds had dried into cracked patches of mud. In such a challenging time, a lone crow named Buzzy flew tirelessly over the vast landscape. Buzzy was a strong and determined bird, but even he was struggling against the blazing sun. Buzzy had been flying for hours in search of water. His wings felt heavy, and his throat was parched. He flitted from one place to another, hoping to find even a small puddle to quench his thirst. But every well, stream, or pond he visited was bone dry. "I must find water soon," he thought, his beady eyes scanning the ground below. "I cannot give up." As he soared over a quiet village, Buzzy's sharp eyes caught sight of something unusual in a small garden. There, glinting faintly in the sunlight, was a clay pot. Hope surged through him, and he quickly swooped down to investigate. Landing beside the pot, he craned his neck and peered inside. His heart leaped with joy when he saw water at the bottom of the pot. But his excitement was short-lived. The water was far too low for his beak to reach. Buzzy hopped around the pot, examining it from every angle. He tilted his head, trying to think of a solution. "There must be a way," he muttered to himself. He tried tipping the pot over with his beak, but it was too heavy and wouldn't budge. He then attempted to reach the water by stretching his neck as far as it would go. But no matter how hard he tried, the water remained out of reach. Defeated for the moment, Buzzy perched on a nearby branch to rest. As he sat there, he noticed something peculiar on the ground below the pot. Small, smooth pebbles were scattered all around. Suddenly, an idea sparked in his clever mind. "What if I drop these pebbles into the pot? Perhaps the water level will rise high enough for me to drink." Without wasting another moment, Buzzy sprang into action. He fluttered down to the ground, picked up a pebble in his beak, and flew back to the pot. He dropped the pebble into the water with a satisfying plop. Buzzy watched as the water rippled, rising ever so slightly. Encouraged, he continued his task, picking up pebble after pebble and dropping them into the pot. The sun blazed on and the task was exhausting, but Buzzy didn't stop. His determination drove him forward. Sweat dripped down his feathers as he worked tirelessly, his wings growing sore from the constant movement. But with each pebble, the water level inched higher. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the water reached the brim of the pot. Buzzy let out a triumphant caw and dipped his beak into the cool, refreshing water. He drank deeply, feeling the life-giving liquid soothe his parched throat. The sense of relief was indescribable, and Buzzy felt his strength return. As he perched on the rim of the pot, Buzzy looked out over the garden. He felt a surge of pride and gratitude for his cleverness and perseverance. This simple act had not only saved him, but had also reaffirmed an important lesson. Where there is a will, there is a way. Buzzy flew away from the garden, his heart light and his spirit renewed. He decided to share his story with the other birds, hoping it would inspire them to face challenges with courage and creativity. From that day on, Buzzy became a symbol of determination and resourcefulness. A reminder to all who heard his tale that even the smallest creatures can achieve great things when they put their minds to it.